こんにちは、GaribenTVです。これから視聴者の皆さんに特に愛された今年のトップ15動画を紹介します。皆さんの思い出や感動が詰まった瞬間を一緒に振り返りながら、2025年もより良いコンテンツをお届けできるよう頑張ります。
第15位です。
This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. Oh,
第14位です。
Well, let me conclude tonight on a more serious note. I want to thank the Washington Press Corps. I want to thank Carol for all that you do. You know, the free press is central to our democracy, and nah, I'm just kidding. You know I've got to talk about Trump. Come on. We weren't just going to stop there.
第13位です。
Becoming president involves a lot of luck. Becoming, Steve Jobs or, Quentin Tarantino, that requires there are a certain amount of breaks that you get. It's not because you're so much better than everybody else. But being useful and having a satisfying life and making a contribution, that is entirely within your control.
第12位です。
If you voted Labour yesterday, we will carry the responsibility of your trust as we rebuild our country. But whether you voted Labour or not, in fact, especially if you did not, I say to you directly, my government will serve you. And that is how we will govern. Country first, party second.
第11位です。
You see, I'd been bullied at school. They called me blubber. They teased me for wanting to act. And they would say, you're just not really what we're looking for, Kate. And so I'd hear that a lot. But this unkindness made me feel truly horrendous. I felt I wasn't enough. I wasn't good enough. I didn't look right. And all because I didn't fit into someone else's idea of perfect. I didn't have the perfect body. And I would rarely hear anything positive.
第10位です。
On behalf of Americans like the people I grew up with, people who work hard, chase their dreams, and look out for one another, on behalf of everyone whose story could only be written in the greatest nation on earth, I accept your nomination to be President of the United States of America.
第9位です。
You will not hear him talk about your needs, your dreams, and your desires. And I'll tell you, I believe you deserve a president who actually puts you first, and I pledge to you that I will.
We have the biggest rallies, the most incredible rallies in the history of politics. That's because people want to take their country back. Our country is being lost. We're a failing nation.
第8位です。
One of the most remarkable things about Britain is just how unremarkable it is that 2 generations after my grandparents came here with little, I could become Prime Minister. This is a difficult day, at the end of a number of difficult days. But I leave this job honoured to have been your Prime Minister.
第7位です。
I said, Jack, I get it. I understand. You're going to change the world. Take my money. And he said, no, I don't need money. Take my money. No, I don't need. I had to spend the next 5 minutes pushing for him to take
convince
my money.
him. I never ever tried to convince people to give me money.
第6位です。
There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet, in a certain way, I felt very safe because I had God on my side. I felt that. The amazing thing is that prior to the shot, if I had not moved my head at that very last instant, the assassin's bullet would have perfectly hit its mark, and I would not be here tonight.
第5位です。
If we hold firm to our convictions, we will elect Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States. Tim Walz as the next vice president of the United States. We will elect leaders up and down the ballot who will fight for the hopeful, forward-looking America we all believe in.
第4位です。
Hi everyone, my name is Kai Madison Trump. I am the granddaughter of Donald Trump. I'm speaking today to share the side of my grandpa that people don't often see. To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He always wants to know how we're doing in school. When I made the high honor roll, he printed it out to show his friends how proud he was of me. He calls me during the middle of the school day to ask how my golf game is going and tells me all about his. But then I have to remind him that I'm in school and I'll have to call him back later. When we play golf together, if I'm not on his team, he'll try to get inside of my head. I know. And he's always surprised that I don't let him get to me. But I have to remind him, I'm a Trump too.
第3位です。
The truth is, whatever game you play in life, sometimes you're going to lose a point, a match, a season, a job. And it's natural when you're down to doubt yourself and to feel sorry for yourself. The best in the world are not the best because they win every point. It's because they know they'll lose again and again and have learned how to deal with it. You accept it, cry it out if you need to, and then force a smile.
第2位です。
One thing I want to say is, after the tsunami that hit Japan, Will and you students did such a marvelous job of collecting money, educating us about the tragedy, that we raised more money than Stanford did as far as for the survivors. And I'm forever grateful to Will for doing that.
第1位です。
My father taught my siblings and me the importance of positive values and a strong ethical compass. He taught us that there is nothing we cannot accomplish if we marry vision and passion with an enduring work ethic. When I was a child, my father always told me, Ivanka, if you're going to be thinking anyway, you might as well think big.
2024年もたくさんご視聴いただきありがとうございました。皆さんの応援のおかげで多くの投稿ができたと思っております。来年もどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。それでは良いお年をお迎えください。